Thank you very much. Quick shot. And congrats to Freeze and Soren on that win. Before we get into the deep and nitty-gritty game talk, first, Soren, what does it mean to you to not only win on Cassiopeia here once again, but beat Fnatic?
Well, I'm really happy we beat Fnatic. Like, we had a really rough week, 2 really tough opponents. But I felt like both games yesterday didn't go that well, but I felt like we had a really good chance both games, actually. Like, everyone was motivated to win, and everyone tried the hardest, so I'm happy.
So
Really
you're saying, obviously, sorry to interrupt you, you're saying you guys felt like yesterday you could have won as well against SK Gaming. Are you guys that confident in your current playstyle and obviously you two guys as the two carries it that you can really beat the top teams?
Yeah,
I wouldn't say so. Like, you have to be confident to beat some rough opponents. If you would go to play SK and you would be like, okay, guys, we have nothing to lose. We will just lose. We'll do nothing. Let's play for KD or whatever. That doesn't work. That will never work. You have to be the winner's mentality. You have to go in and you will crush them. Crush Forgiven, for example, you know.
Like a real wolf.
Yeah, absolutely, like a real wolf. And I'm glad you said that because from the get-go here, you guys were going in. And let's actually get our first replay up on the screen because Soren, you feel so comfortable on that Cassiopeia. Run us through this fight here where you end up getting triple.
They try to engage us on us with the Rengar. They actually get our X pretty low, but we blow him up super fast. Right now it's just they're like in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
They get a. I wanted to flash ulti, but I didn't get it off. I think I played the fight pretty bad, but I managed to get a triple kill. Right now it's just pick up. Like, I'm so strong at this point, I can kill anyone, and I just pray to the gods that I juke every skill shot.
Yeah. I was like yelling, go, 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 go as well. And Soren played it really well.
Yeah, why do you say in the beginning you played it bad? What could you have done better now?
I had my ulti and my flash up, I believe. And I think, I don't know like what I did with my flash, but I need to watch the replay.
You wanted to flash, I think, but then the Orianna shockwave stopped you. And you couldn't flash. Yes,
I'm not sure what happened.
Because it was like right next.
Because there were four people in the cataclysm, and if I just flash ulti, they were all going to die instantly.
Combo.
The game, yeah.
And I'd actually love to ask about your build as well, because you went for tier early into Rod of Ages, so this fairly slow scaling build. When do you actually decide between like tier into, let's say, a Rylai's, and then instead go for the Rod of Ages? Is just if you get a good start with some early kills, so when do you decide what to build on Cassiopeia? Because there's so many different things you can do.
I feel like Orianna wants to farm up anyway, so I'm not really going to have to build like early power. So I don't really have to take the fights early, so I can afford to build like scaling items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, it worked. But let's talk mid-game because Fnatic wasn't out of this one yet. A lot of times Reignover, I mean, he played fantastic still from behind. You say sometimes, oh, like in this one, I should have flashed, I shouldn't have flashed. Was there in the mid-game maybe lacking someone who said, come on, guys, we got to push it, we got to go in? Or was it just not easy to fight versus their composition, Freeze?
We had different opinions. One of us wanted to engage all the time. The rest was scared actually because we were really ahead and we're not used to play ahead. Usually we are behind, then we come back and then we somehow win. But this time we were ahead and it was different, completely different game. We had to be the aggressors, but we weren't, and that made us a bit longer. The game extended the game.
And who is actually like the main shot callers then on the team? Because I know you love to talk, but it's not always the best stuff coming out of your mouth in the game itself. So who's the main shot caller when it really comes to these decisive moments?
Well,
Peter and Erox, I would say, and Soren fills in a bit, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I think Peter does like the main strategics, like what to do and what's after next, and after now we're back and then we go like top or something. And Alex is kind of the guy that just engages and like go, 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 go.
Yeah, we saw that.
We saw that a couple of times. If Freeze is the guy that likes to call the shots, let's pull the next replay up on the screen of the deciding fight, and we'll bring it up pause so you can orientate yourself, and then if you're ready to roll it, we will, and call the shot.
Right now, we've been talking about engaging for 5 minutes. We finally got the balls for it, and we were planning to engage right now.
All right.
We can roll the clip now, and we managed to both Soren and me out Fabivan and insta-kill him right there before he even does anything, and that's game over for Fnatic. Right now, 2 champions are down, and we just pick the kills up and flash for steal back, kill everyone, go for the win, finish Nexus, and obviously yell like animals.
Of course.
Celebrate, howl, hug, everything, and deserve taking down Fnatic here. So, Next week, Rockeyed and MYM on the table for the Copenhagen Wolves. What's the main thing you take from this? You can do it when you aggress early. So how are you going to go into those matches?
Well, we'll have to prepare again. We prepared for Fnatic extremely well and for SK as well, but it didn't work for the SK. So if we put the same preparation we had this week towards Rocket and MIM, then we'll be really confident as well of beating them. And then we can go the aggressive early game. We can go ahead and we can start playing the game we are not used to playing that much, but we managed.
Soren, anything to add? Just happiness.
Well, yesterday I felt like I was really upset. Like yesterday evening was like the worst for me. I just went back home, like really looked into myself and found the eager to win again. I feel like I needed that. So I feel like we're in a good run now. We can actually make good things happen. And I feel like this game we actually did like pretty good warding and stuff compared to what we usually do. Like we actually denied vision from them topside and pressured properly. So I think we have like the
Good
future.
future.
Yeah, the future looks brighter at least.
Are we gonna see the Copenhagen Wolves in the playoffs?
I would love to.
You would
I
love to?
I would love to. It is all up to you guys. Keep going as you did today. Congratulations. Fantastic stuff from the Wolves. Coming up next is our final match of the week between Meet Your Makers and the Unicorns of Love. Can the Unicorns of Love continue their climb in the standings? Stay right here and find out.